What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about MultiverseX. This is formerly known as Elrond. This is a quality coin. This is one that have really evolved everything that they've been doing over the past sort of couple of years. It's particularly since their rebrand, they've really revamped everything that they're focusing on, and they've created a couple of apps that look real, like they're real quality. So I want to take a look at what MultiverseX can do in terms of price appreciation from now to the next bull cycle. Before I get into that though, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins I spoke about on this channel. They're also the first 26 coins I owned when I made this channel. Had you put in like $100 into each of these coins when I released videos on them and you never sold them, you did everything wrong as an investor and you still held all of them. If you sold them today, you'd be able to bank 12K in profit from a $2,600 investment. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. However, remember the principles of investing are buy low, sell high. I mean, it's a simplified version of everything, mind you, but that's the principle. Now, we had a bull cycle in 2021. Everything was rocketing up. If you just sold these coins then, like I did, like followers did, like my friends did, just $100 into each would have netted you a profit of 123K if you sold in 2021. Now, I did, so these are not the coins I own, but if you want to see the coins that I own, that are in my portfolio right now, you can head over to copymycrypto.com, and on there I share my entire portfolio. Every coin I own, every one I buy, every one I sell. And fundamentally, guys, if you want to have a spreadsheet that looks like this with these kind of profits, then this is a site you want to check out. On a daily basis, we release videos talking about the markets. If you're interested in learning about the markets and seeing how the markets are going to evolve, these are perfect for you. If you're a beginner, we have tutorials set up. These are step-by-step, A to Z, go through everything that you need to get started in crypto. And then on top of that, guys, we have a history of success on the site. We've called big winners like Phantom that went up 677 times from when I spoke about it. People that got in, some became millionaires. Phantom is, the gold standard, is the one that I'm looking for the next Phantom always. And when I find the next Phantom, I'm going to buy into it. I'll go onto my site and I'll tell my members about it the same way I do with all my coins, which is what are the coins, what are the gains I think they can do, and what's the percentage of my money I'm putting in. And if they want to copy along, they can. If that sounds good to you, finding the next big winners without having to do 10 or 15,000 hours of research, then go read the site now. And remember that everything you read you can verify on this channel. And if after you read it you like it, I'll see you there. And if you don't join, but keep watching the show. Right. MultiversX. So Elrond, ticker is EGLD still. Circulating supply is nice and small, 25 million of a max supply of 31 million. Current price point is $40. Now, bear in mind, in the previous bull cycle, it ran up to, I think, $540 at peak, which is pretty damn good. Now, they have evolved quite massively, but they're a blockchain protocol. They're insanely fast. They use sharding, so a way of effectively increasing the throughput of transactions. They can actually do around about 15,000 transactions per second. At a cost of like 1/10 of a cent, which is, again, if you're a retail investor, that's incredibly appealing. Most retail investors did not use things like Uniswap because it was going to take out so much of their investment. So Elrond doesn't have that issue, and if you're using anything on the Elrond blockchain, you're not going to have that issue. Now, it was founded by two brothers, Benjamin and Lucian Minchu, who have been very active on Twitter and very active in the space since founding. They were talking consistently about the problems of blockchain scalability, which they considered to be the most pressing issue within the industry, hence why they built Elrond, which obviously evolved to MultiversX. Now, the evolution on the transformation to MultiversX is actually very well documented on the site MultiversX.com, where they go through the transformation, and there's a ton of videos of Benjamin going through the journey of Elrond to X Day. So X Day is the inflection point for the next evolution of Elrond. And he talks, and then they go through videos talking about the multiverse and the power of X. So you've got multiple people going through not only the protocol, but the virtual machines that can be built, the frameworks, the web tech, and they point out their ecosystem has grown at a massive pace. They've for a while they were consistently talking about the goal to sort of onboard 1 billion users, to onboard to 10x their growth. And to be fair to them, they've done that. The ecosystem has grown really, really well. They look to be the new face of money. Now, since then, they have they bought up Utrust. TwistPay is also part of the vision for the MultiverseX ecosystem. So they built strategic partnerships within the financial sector. And then when we look at one of the recent evolutions, that's their super app known as X Portal. This is a downloadable app, and it's got everything on it. It's finance, it's debit cards, it's friends, chat, and social. And what I really, really like about this is it's non-custodial. So you are in control of your keys, which means you're in control of your crypto. So as you can see, they've got a main wallet where you can send and receive, buy. You can use the earning capacities. You can go through the dApps that they have. Obviously, you can chat with friends, etc. And this has actually been developed quite recently and has already been downloaded by millions of people. That is their or they define it as the portal to everything finance, which I quite like as a moniker. They state it's the most secure digital wallet, crypto and fiat currencies. Non-custodial, as I said, so you're in control of your own funds. They have a portfolio tracker within there, so you can track your crypto from anywhere, any exchange, any wallet, and you can implement debit cards. So everything finance, the first debit cards to power the multiverse. That's going to be, there's a waiting list right now, so if you're interested in that, you can reserve your spot on the waiting list. They also have an exchange, so you can swap your tokens. I think they're using Maya for that, if I'm right. They're utilizing the Maya, which is built upon Elrond, MultiversX. I'm not going to get used to that for a while. They also have NFTs Spotlight, so you can go through the collectibles within the space. I'm really impressed with actually what they've been developing over the past few months. It's really grown exceptionally well. They're also looking at a portal for your digital extension, so that's for friends, chats, requests, etc. It's your home for your digital self, so you can create a unique avatar with AI, leading to your digital identity. Not a term I'm a fan of. You can also share memories. So they've implemented very much the social features that we've seen in your Facebooks, the social features that we see in, in most of the social media platforms. And they also have quests, so they can compete in tournaments and unlock rewards with every adventure. So the whole premise is a portal for bridging worlds, the world, the real world and the digital world. And within the App Store, you can see all the platforms that you can use. X Exchange, sorry, that's what Maya used to be called. X Exchange is now what Maya used to be called. So the app department within the space is growing very, very nicely as well. And you've got the new metaverse worlds. And as you can see, you can explore the metaverse within the app. Again, really real quality, and the growth has just been really impressive. They've also announced that Human Protocol is going to be going live on MultiverseX's mainnet. If you're unfamiliar with Human Protocol, I highly recommend you take a look at it. Benjamin Minchu commented on it, just saying AI at its best will not replace humans, rather it will help humans expand productivity significantly. Tasks, jobs, payments at an unprecedented scale. So reimagining work is what is to come, thanks to the launch of Human Protocol MultiversX. So we'll see how that goes. They're also announcing a Bucharest hackathon. So again, they're going to incentivize developers to come and build with them. And as I said, the new X Portal app, the iOS release, is approved and live, and that was, quite recently. Many bugs solved, several optimizations implemented, great efforts by the team. And that's one thing I really like about the team and the leaders of MultiversX, is that they are so transparent when they're talking about dealing with problems. So they'll highlight, look, there's, when it was the development of Maya, which is now, the Dex that I was speaking about earlier. Literally just forgot his name already. X Exchange, that's it. They were highlighting the issues within the space. They were highlighting not the issues within the space. They were highlighting the issues as the development was going on. They were highlighting when there were bugs, and the resolution that was required for them, the optimizations that were going to occur. And they've always been really transparent with the development of their platform. And fundamentally, while I'm not the biggest fan of the name MultiverseX, I do think this is, I can understand why they're trying to evolve this, because combined with the sort of development that they've had in terms of the growth of the ecosystem, they've obviously had to work on ensuring that they're going to be able to get higher throughput, because the network is the ecosystem has grown very well. So they're test running their mainnet and their meta chain, which has been tested to run up to 263,000 transactions per second in a public environment. So in order to increase adoption, the project also supports developers building on the platform, allowing them to earn 30% of the smart contract fees as royalties. So there's a real reason for developers to flock to this project, and that's why we're seeing such growth, combined with the fact that actually the network is just awesome. It's fast. The transactions right now run at 0.2 of a cent, which is so bloody cheap. Their throughput is, the amount of transactions they've done is about 300 million. They've not been up and running nearly as long as a lot of the projects that are in this space right now, but their growth has been insane. And when I look at this as a project, as a long-term project, I'm looking at this going, this can hit $1,000. It really can, and it might very well. I probably am fundamentally underestimating it, but currently we're in a bull cycle, so you do bear cycle, so you do have to be aware. Bear cycles come with a certain level of drop, and MultiversX has dropped down to about $40 right now. So there's quite a way to go to get to $1,000, and that would put it at a market cap of 25 billion as of right now. I don't think that's that high, really, for what the project is, for the people involved in it, for the growth that they've had in effectively a year and a half. I see $1,000 as a relatively easy target for them. The sort of question for me is, can they hit $2,000? Which, it would be a 50 billion market cap, but we saw that hit by some of the new cryptos in the space in 2021. And now that they are far more established, with the growth that they've had, with the test of the throughput being so successful, I could see this doing more. But I'll be reserved and say $1,000. But this is one that I think, it's going to be one of the biggest gainers in that top 100, for sure, because the project is just going so strongly and everything is moving in the right direction. I also thought that them acquiring Utrust was a real, really, really clever swoop, and I think that's only going to benefit them, particularly as they bring in more fiat on-ramps. Even more fiat on-ramps onto the DEXs and the apps and their overall site. But what do you guys think? Do you think it can do way more? I probably am understating it, to be honest, but got to have some sort of, I suppose, consideration for the fact that it's bear to bull cycle. But I think it could probably do a lot more, to be honest. And I really like this, and I really like the fact that their app has developed. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button. These videos are going to make you money. They're also going to save you money when I'm talking about crap coins. So if you hit the subscribe button, you will not miss them. And last thing, guys, if you want to see the coins that I own right now, the coins that I'm invested in for the long term, go read copymycrypto.com. On the site, you will see the history of everything that I've done and said. You'll see that the spread. You'll see the spreadsheet as well. This spreadsheet shows the gains that myself and followers had and friends had. Huge returns on investment. If you're looking to make these without doing 10 or 15,000 hours of research, this is ideal for you. Do remember as well, you can verify everything that you read on this channel's history. And if you like it, then you're going to want to come and join. We do release videos every day talking about the markets. We do have tutorials set up. If you're a beginner, these are ideal for you. They run you from A to Z of everything you need to know to get started in crypto. And then on top of that, guys, I'm going to find another phantom. And when I do, I'm going to go onto my site and tell the members about it. And if you want to make those kind of gains, this is the site you want to read. And if after you read it, you don't like it, then obviously don't join. But keep watching the channel for all this wonderful content. And I will see you guys soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.